10 Ways to Hear Snow. Written by Cathy Camper. Illustrated by Kenard Pak. When Lina woke up, everything was quiet. No cars honked, no buses chugged, no garbage trucks gulped trash across the street. Snow! Last night's blizzard was gone, leaving the city muffled and white. But today was Grape Leaf Day, when Lina would help her grandma make warak anab. Siti was losing her eyesight, and Lina loved helping her cook. I want to tell Siti about the snowstorm and make sure she's okay. The snow's so deep, Lina's mom said. We could go with you, Lina's dad offered. But Lina wanted to go to Siti's by herself. Stay warm, Habibti, her dad told her. Lina bundled up. Outside, the sun on the snow was as bright white as a light bulb. Lina squinched her eyes and pulled her scarf over her nose. She could barely see. I wonder if this is how Siti feels, Lina thought. The world sounded softer, but the noises she heard were clearer. Scrape, scrip, scrape, scrip. What was that? It was Mrs. Watson's shovel, digging out the sidewalk. That's one way to hear snow, Lina thought. Lina walked down the street. Snack, snack, snuck. The noise was low to the ground. What was that? It was the treads of Lina's boots, crunching snow into tiny waffles. 2 ways to hear snow. Lina ducked under a pine tree. Plumph! A powdery sound. A blue jay on a branch had knocked down snow. 3 ways to hear snow, Lina counted. She listened for more. Swish, wish, swish, wish. What was that soft, whiskery noise? People were sweeping snow off their cars. Their brushes made the 4th way to hear snow. Lina cut across the park. Scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. Another snow noise? Lina saw long, skinny tracks by her boots. Ahead of her, people were skiing. Their skis made the 5th way to hear snow. Rashid and Miriam were building a snowman. Pat, pat, pat. What was that? It was Mittens smoothing the snowman's head. The gentle sound made the 6th way to hear snow. As Lina walked away, her friends whispered and laughed. Thwomp! Oh no! Lina ran away fast from the 7th way to hear snow. Lina reached Siti's building all out of breath, her boots covered with white powder. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Lina giggled. She was making the 8th way to hear snow. Hello, Lina, the lady in the lobby said. Go on in. She pointed toward Lina's grandma's room. Lina tapped on the door. Surprise, Siti, it's me! I came to make grape leaves with you. Lina threw her coat and mittens on the radiator to dry. Wonderful! The lamb and rice are ready, Siti said. Yalla, I can't wait! Lina shouted. Let's get started. Lina rinsed the grape leaves and placed them on towels. Put some filling in the center, roll them up, and put them in the pot, Siti instructed. They're like little grape leaf cocoons, Lina said, looking at them piled on the plate. Or lots of little sleeping bags, Siti replied. Ha! Mine looks like a mustache. Lina held her stuffed grape leaf under her nose. Siti held hers under her nose, too. That's good. She wrinkled up her face and said, We look like a couple of real tough guys, in a tough guy voice. Siti, did you know we had a blizzard last night? Of course. Lina was surprised. How could her grandma know when she couldn't see very well? Then she heard a noise. Drip, drip, went the mittens. It was the sound of snow melting. 9 ways to hear snow. Suddenly, Lina understood how Siti knew. Siti, did you hear the snow? Siti smiled. Each morning I open the window and listen. Today everything sounded hushed and soft. No noise is the sound that means it's snowing. Siti, I listened too. I heard snow 9 different ways. Shovels were 1, boots were 2, the blue jay was 3. Slow down, Habibti. I want to hear them all. But right now, shh. Siti went to the window and opened it again. Listen, she said. Outside, the late blue afternoon was completely still. Quiet is the 10th way to hear snow. When the world grows quiet, we learn to listen. The end. Can you think of any other onomatopoeia or sound words that sound like snow? Hope you enjoyed this story read by me, Star. Until next time, keep reading.